All right, thanks, Mark. The University High boys and girls cross country teams just brought home some hardware from the state championships, and here to tell us a little bit about their impressive season is head coach Dan Lawson, Harry Harker, and Lucy Smith. First of all, thanks for joining me today.
It's really an honor to be here.
Well, let me ask you this. State champion, has it sunk in yet? I mean, I know it just happened. You had a few days, but has it sunk in yet, Coach?
Not really. I mean, it's something that's going to probably not fully sink in for another month or two. I mean, it was an unbelievable day, and those kind of efforts and those kinds of end results, just it takes a while for that to be processed, and I think we're all still processing it, especially having 2 state championships. So I'm just proud of the athletes.
Harry, let me ask you, it has been a while. You know, Coach was talking at one time, University High won 5 in a row, but it's been a while since you guys have won a state championship in cross country. How does it feel bringing this hardware back to Johnson City?
Yeah, it feels great to come back from such a strong lineage in the 2000s, and then to get our new coach 4 years ago and build since then. It's good to finally be back here.
Now, Lucy, you finished 5th in the state with a time of 20:43. It said it is a 2-loop course there in Shelby. What exactly, for us non-runners, except when I'm going to the refrigerator, what exactly does that mean?
Well, it means we started in one area and then we went around the bottom of the course, which was fairly flat, and looped back around to the top and ran through the finish and then back around to the finish again.
Do we have any courses up here that remind you of that? I mean, I know you guys probably run a lot over there at Daniel Boone's course. I mean, that's usually one of the top areas, but is there an area around here that reminds you of that course?
Actually, no. I thought it was pretty different than our area around here, mostly because of the elevation and like the elevation we gained during it, but I thought it was fairly similar to Run for the Hills, actually, in a sense that we kind of ran the same loop, I guess, in a sense.
Run for the Hills. That's usually when you're in trouble right there.
That's
the only time I've heard that term.
That's the first one out of the gate, first of the season, and it's not an easy one. But
yeah.
Bristol Cross is a 2-loop course, so we have run some 2-loop courses.
And Coach, you've done this with a team that's not fully healthy this year.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, every coach, every team goes through the ups and downs of a season. I've always said this, you know, you can have the talent, which we had to win the championship, and in this case, championships. But the stars have to be aligned. You have to be somewhat lucky. Every sport, I don't care if it's football, basketball, whatever sport, you're going to go through those valleys and, you know, have to climb out of those. And Lucy here had mono for a month, and with that, you can't even cross-train on a bike or art trainer or anything like that. We had one kid that had a stress reaction, another had a hip issue. So we battled back through that, and as a result, we had them all back by state, which was really, 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 really special. So everybody could compete together.
Well, Harry, you're a senior, so this is it for you. Talk about what you have left for the kids behind you.
Yeah, I think really just having that positive attitude with no excuses is really what I've hoped to show the younger kids on this team, that they can push farther than they think they can.
All right, talk about this trophy. This is impressive. Y'all said y'all not gonna leave me one, but this is impressive. I mean, you come on with 2. It's good to come on with 1, but you got 2.
Yeah, I mean, we had a lot of people around, a lot of coaches, a lot of schools that sent texts and congratulations on not only 1, but they were like, wow, to bring 2 is special. And I was already trying to think, okay, Memphis was a long way to go. How are we going to come back if one gets a runner-up and the other gets a state, and we're in a charter bus together for 11 hours. How are we going to manage that? But we didn't have to worry about it because we had both these. And I actually had to pull these today back out of the trophy shop. They're going to engrave the names of all the kids on the bottom of them and all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, I couldn't be prouder. I mean, I tell them what to do. These athletes are the ones that do all the work. I couldn't be prouder of them. I couldn't be prouder of the school. You know, we don't have a track. We get to use the dome a little bit there at ETSU. We use Science Hills track, but you know what? You just put your head down and get it done.
There you go. And you did, Coach.
They did it.
You did. Thanks, Coach. Thanks, Harry. Thanks, Lucy. Best of luck to you next year because you have one more year, right? And
Thank
two
you.
medals. You can give me one of those. All right, the University High girls and boys state champion cross country teams. That's going to do it for us. Let's send it back to Ansley.